I was very criticized. Or you do Chinese painting or you do Western painting. You shouldn't put them together. We live there behind. As you can see, there are this old style and there's a lot of arts. We're going now, there is the museum, the gallery and the studio. This is the studio where we work. I'm Giacomo Bruni. Chinese name is Giacomo. I come from Perugia, Italy. Perugia is like a city in the very center of Italy. Ancient town, and this on the mountains. There is rivers, lake, quiet place. For me, it's good to travel different places to see different way of doing Chinese painting. Chinese painting is like a huge category. There are a lot of different schools. Here in Chengdu helped me a lot to learn because of this artist residency. I think it's a very good experience. There is less variation, so it's too similar everywhere. So I try to make another one more free. The glue is very important. Too soft, too not strong enough, all the painting is weak. The difficult part, if, for example, if you paint very fast, can be like, see, they have too soft. First I came was in the cultural exchange, and I came in 2012, I think, in Guangzhou University. After I graduate my master in Italy, I started in Jinan University of Guangzhou my PhD in theory of literature and art. The first thing I learned was the Chinese calligraphy. For me this was very impressive, and also because it's like a link between the literature and the visual arts. So every time I study these things and answers to a lot of questions I had in my mind. I like a lot the expression of ink and brush on paper, how it's rich. Water, paper, ink and the brush, like these are very basic elements, but with these four things you can create a lot of different stuff, and it's very expressive and very creative. So this is an installation of Shanshui Hua. The point of this painting is to let the viewer to go inside the painting. 14 meters, because this you interact with, so when gonna be exposed will be like something like plastic over it, so you walk on it. Okay, so it's like a process of you walking, and this is like the view from top of like a landscape. So you start from there, it's like from the mountain, this is the river, okay? And you slowly go down. So it's like the experience when you walk on the mountain. See, there are like crabs, little stones, everything is nature. Okay, so this is more also Western way of painting, because you paint what you see. So using like a perspective like from the viewer. And here also there are like, see, two people, one here, one here. This uses like Chinese perspective. It's not like the perspective of the eyes, but it's like more the perspective of the mind, no? Here is 3 meters long, but from here to there could be like, I don't know, 15 kilometers, 30 kilometers, I don't know. So like also the space much more free is, and you can actually go inside the painting and feel like what you feel when you are in the actual mountains. In China, it's very localized, everything. Even though it's the same country, but for example, you know, in Guangzhou, all in Nahua Pai. You go in Sichuan, it's all about Zhang Daqian and Huang Bihon when he came to Sichuan, or where you go in Hangzhou, it's all about Song Dynasty painting. So I got a lot of influence from Lin Nan Huapai. They were like unifying the Western tradition with the Chinese tradition. So I thought it was suitable for my position since I am a Western person inside in China, so I found like some kind of similarities on the spirit. I'm gonna speak English, no?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I can give you 3 or 2 or 4. Anyway, so first, like what his topic was about Western art. I think the most important point, like a general point, is like that you can better understand your own culture if you see it from outside. So I made a magazine in order to spread this. I do some, like, I'm trying to do some activities, like also with my wife, we're doing like this, the workshops, and so we're trying to do a lot of activities in order to spread Chinese painting and culture in the Western world. And so also I did an exhibition in Italy, and the people, when they came to see this exhibition, like almost everybody, they came to me and asked for like an explanation. And everybody loved it. Nature, I don't know, is probably the most beautiful thing in the world. So we are here in Yunhuashan. It's a very beautiful area nearby Chengdu. So these sketches are not drawings, are more like notes. For example, if you take pictures, you will lose all the shape of this mountain. Lão师，
你好。你好。
老师你好，你好，你好，你好，你好。
欢迎啊！
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。在画画。
对，在画画。
老师，这个是画哪里的？
是我们云华山森林，这是我这么20年专门从事这个胶墨的绘画。
我很习惯，我胶墨很习惯。
胶墨是我们中国画最早的画，5000多年，水墨只有2000多年，它是在这个胶墨的基础上发展起来的。我们古人的胶墨，木头被烧焦，然后它就在墙上画一个圈，画一个点，画点点就是太阳啊。
你也敢画很好。
两个人，现代人，一个古人啊，他们在对话，在交流。这个人就是我，
对，
这个人就是黄宾虹，我就是要与他沟通，要与他对话。我是从小就很喜欢画，80年代初，我又在美院去进修了2年。2000年，我就开始研究胶墨，研究到一定程度，我又画了一种叫胶墨种彩。
This is like the communication between the East and the East. In Western painting, color should make sense with what you paint. When the people were saying to Sudonpo, why you painted the bamboo red? Bamboo is not red. So anyway, the brain adds the color.
这个胶墨种彩呢，它就是把西方油画色彩作为中国画的一个基础。我是先用色彩画出山、树、建筑的这个，然后再用胶墨把它用中国画这种是哲学的观念理念，在西画的这个基础上把它重合。
这个你要画多长时间
？1个8星期吧。
1个星期。
你是哪里？
这里是我们今天要去的地方，云华山的一个山沟。等会儿到那个地方，我可以再跟你们说。这个地方是我们石坊云华山的红峡谷， 看这个云雾缭绕，山好水美。是我今天要画的，是把它画成娇媚重彩。
I always like GMO, but I never had the opportunity to meet an actual artist that does this. So today I'm so happy. Also I like a lot his style and also his view of art. We have a lot in common about these things.
这个我就是要把它画得比较抽象，比较印象。艺术它是啥子？相由心生，由我们心底阐发出对大自然认识的一种高度开阔、高度提升。现在我们就来合作，我画到这个程度，你觉得哪个的地方，还需要就是在用你们西方的什么色彩来把它破一下，来画一下？我觉得现在还需要这个指示。
Art, I think, is one of the most important way to exchange culture, because art is the mirror of the culture. Since ancient time, there is always this connection with the nature, and even if the nature is scary and is wild, there was always like this love for the nature. And also in Shanshui it's like, I think, one of the highest expression of this kind of connection between man and nature.
连这个毡子一起来，看吧，这就是中西结合。
对。This is not just one point of view. There are a lot of point of view put all together. Me and him together. We didn't plan anything before, so we just start and go following the flow, and a lot of fun, I think. So I think it's very interesting. 谢谢老师。
我还在不断的创作，义无止境，任重道远，还会在与东西方文化的这种子交融中走得更远。
For me, it's important to the communication among cultures. We are all humans, right? We live in the same world. We ask ourselves basically the same questions about life, about the world, about society, because different cultural systems have a different view of see the world. Connection between culture can influence each other, can enrich each other. And at the same time, you can see how different cultures answer the same questions, understanding of the world.